A woman arrives, but the girl at the door blocks her from entering. The woman asks, "Why can't I come in?" The girl replies, "Because this is a 5-star hotel. You can't afford it." Just then, a male employee comes over, opens the door and says, "Miss, why are you speaking like this to a customer?" The woman says, "Whether I stay or not, as a customer, I have the right to look at the rooms before deciding, don't I? And what right do you have to treat a customer like this?" The woman calmly goes and sits down. She looks at the girl and says, "Go ahead and call them. I'll see how you try to throw me out." The girl responds, "See? Now you're just talking nonsense." The male employee says, "All right, I'll take care of this customer myself." The girl storms off angrily. The man then goes to the woman and says gently, "Miss, how many nights do you plan to stay? You can take a look first, and if you like it, then you can book." The woman, touched by his tone, asks him, "Aren't you upset with me for being difficult and wasting your time?" The man smiles and says, "Not at all. This is my duty, and I enjoy this job." The woman replies, "You have such a good attitude and excellent service. What criteria does this hotel use to pick supervisors? Why is the one here so unpleasant?" The man explains, "The manager decides based on sales numbers. Supervisor Anna has the highest sales." The woman says, "I've changed my mind. I'd like to book the most expensive room for one night." The man, excited, says, "Really? Thank you so much, miss. Wait here, I'll get the reservation form." But before he can, the supervisor walks in, takes the form from him, and signs it. The man says, "Supervisor, this reservation belongs to me." She replies, "I greeted the customer first, so it must be mine. You handle the rest." And she walks away. The man feels disappointed, but he has no choice. Just then, another customer arrives. The supervisor greets him. The man asks, "Is the most expensive room available?" The supervisor replies, "Yes, it is." The customer says, "Good. I'd like to book 5 of them." The woman notices the reservation form and asks, "Why doesn't it show your name as the seller?" The supervisor interrupts, "Why would it? It has to be mine. I'm the supervisor." The woman says, Now I understand where your sales numbers come from. You've been stealing your subordinates' sales, haven't you?" The supervisor smirks. "Yes, so what?" Supervisor says, "In that case, I'll cancel this reservation because the VIP rooms are fully booked." The man objects, "You can't do that. This customer already reserved a room. Later customers can be canceled instead." The supervisor snaps, "Oh, is that so?" Then she grabs the form from him, rips it to pieces in front of him, throws it at him, and says, "What about this? Can you accept this now?" The woman turns to the customer and says, "All right, you acted well today." The manager looks shocked. "You? Are you Miss Sophia? The only daughter of the chairman?" She pleads, "Miss Sophia, please don't fire me. I've worked here for so long. I'll improve." But Miss Sophia, the hotel owner, says, "No. You've treated customers rudely for too long. You must be fired." She turns to both the supervisor and manager and says, "There's no place for either of you here. You may leave." They beg for forgiveness, but Sophia replies, "It's too late. You should have treated every customer equally from the start." The two leave in shame. Sophia then says to the man, "You did well today. From now on, you are the manager of this hotel. Under your leadership, it will grow and improve. I know that." The man, overjoyed, thanks Sophia for the opportunity. Do you agree that this kind man truly deserved the opportunity?